It's about playoff contention. If you were a GM of this team and it looks like we're gonna make the playoffs, what players would you target from another team? What players would you trade from our ball club to make our team better? Sort of like a player's wish list, if you would. Lamont, let's start with you.
See, I'm torn on the whole making the playoffs thing this year. Now, right now, because the East is so crappy,
Yeah,
we are really sitting in that on that bubble in that eighth spot. And even though we're 2 games back of 500, and we're worst in scoring in the league,
yeah.
well, here's what I would do. And again, playoffs, not playoffs. Trade everybody not named R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Quickly, and Obi Toppin. Everybody else, not even on the table. Take them off the table, put them in a pan, turn the fire on, cook them, get out. Especially Dennis Smith Jr. No doubt, because it's like you have this core. You got this core of these core four. Not to go Yankees with it, but you got this core of these young, dynamic players, and maybe Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox shows flashes, but everything else to me is just dead weight. Everything else is just money spent. I like Julius Randle, but his numbers are off the charts. But he's doing this whole like point forward thing, like an extremely poor man's Nikola Jokic. I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? Like long term, like it's working now, but it's definitely not working out. Like it was like 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and like 5 turnovers a game, or something like that.
Yeah.
So if we are talking players down the line, guys like Kyle, we need a pass first organizing point guard. A Chris Paul type, not Chris Paul exactly because he's super old, but like a Chris Paul, like a Kyle Lowry or somebody like that to really organize this offense. Because you have the pieces, you have Toppin, who's going to be Kenyon Martin. You've got Quickly, who's like he's fearless, like he doesn't care. He's a rookie. He's like I don't care. I'm taking him to the hole.
Right.
You know, and RJ is really starting to finally. You can see that growth coming. And if Mitchell Robinson can stay healthy and stay out of foul trouble, he's Marcus Camby. You know what I'm saying? Right. So. You just need that one veteran, I know what to do, like point guard. And I think we're talking like mid-seed, 4th, 5th seed in the East for the long term. Like the short term, I don't know what's going to happen this season. It's a weird season, but long term, man, load up the U-Haul van and get everybody up out of there.
And it's interesting you brought up Kyle Lowry as the example to get because with the Raptors really in the toilet right this season, he might be primed for the picking.
Give him a 10-for-1 special. Like, give him everybody. Give him garden seats. Give them, like, whatever they need. Like, and especially some of the, like, listen, Frank Ntilikina, again, nice guy. And we have had this habit of drafting these nice guys who are just like, I don't see that fire, man. You mentioned Kobe. I don't see that Black Mamba, that passion from guys like Knox, from guys like Frank, great guys that I think they could turn into serviceable veterans down the line, but that ain't getting there. They're not the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think we have 4 guys that are primed to be a really, really dynamic team going forward for the future. And I think it's time to pull out that meat cleaver and start.
I agree. I heard rumors about us getting Lonzo from the Pels. How do you feel about that?
I'm not sold on the ball. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very exciting. He's like the new like white chocolate. He's like the passes behind the head and doing all this stuff. But I got to see a couple of years because everybody was very high on Lonzo.
LaMelo, I meant Lonzo.
You meant oh, okay. Even Lonzo. Again, I don't know. If he doesn't come at an exorbitant price, if we're not talking like super max and selling the future, potentially. Yeah.
I think he's solid. All right. Thanks, Berto. All right. So that same question, how you feel about that? Do I need to repeat it or?
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
So I do feel like we're gonna make it just at the very bottom. I think we're gonna be one of the last spots to take it. I don't think we're gonna. To be honest, I don't think we're gonna make it far. Like you said, our offense is one of the worst, and I think if we're gonna make some trades, we should do like Lamont said, trade the whole everybody away.
Get rid of everybody. Yeah.
Our bench is really killing us. We're good on our defense, but points is what makes a game. So
right.
I I heard the rumors about Lonzo. I really don't think we should get him.
Yeah.
We already seen what LaMelo does, and it's only his first year here, so we already see him slacking. If we're gonna get someone, I think we should bring back Derrick Rose. He was a good contributor to our team when he was first there. He loved the Garden, but we just didn't take him back.
Yeah.
Maybe Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I was
hearing rumors about that. But if I really wanted to pick someone, and if we were giving up a lot of players, it'd be Brandon Ingram. He'd be a great contributor to our team.
Yeah, that's baby KD right there.
It is, and he's really slept on.
Yeah, he is. It's just because he plays in the Smoothie King Center. Anybody that plays there doesn't get any respect, it seems.
That's it. That's another 10 for 1 type of package.
But,
hey, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Right.
It would be worth it because like Mom said, like our scoring is terrible. And Brandon Ingram, you know, he's similar to like I said in the previous show, he's similar to Jason Tatum. Like they average the same numbers, but Jason Tatum gets all the hype.
Yeah, because you got to think of city-wise, like where he is. Yeah. Just like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis kind of slept on. He was mentioned here and there when he was on the Pelicans, and now he's with the Lakers. He's just all eyes on him.
Right. And I think BI in the Garden would be electrifying.
Yeah. I say it just like Lamont said, like RJ and Quickly, they're our main 2 guys who are putting points once they're on their roll. So I think we need to focus the team around them. And if we do that, then I think we'll be we'll get to like a championship run soon.
Yeah, I agree. All right, last but not least, my boy Casey. How do you feel about all this?
I don't want to see the Knicks, trade the house just to get something right now. I think they've been doing that too much in the last, 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I think they got to stay the course, kind of develop this core group of young guys, and then they float around the 500 record for a couple years, get in as an 8 seed, maybe next year 7 seed, and then they become more attractive for a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of saw this in Brooklyn where, they had a decent team for a few years, no real superstars, and then all of a sudden they get maybe one too many.
Yeah.
As long as they just don't go for the quick fix, trade everything for, an aging superstar, which wouldn't
they
surprise
certainly have
me.
a track record of doing.
That is the Knicks legacy. Oh my
no
God.
Bargnanis, no
Tracy McGrady, like Steve Francis. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
If the guy, the owner, can stay out of it for a couple years, I think we'll be good.
I signed in trade for DeMarcus Cousins, and we're gonna max him out.
Lord.
Yeah.
The owner, quote unquote, the owner, by the way, he who shall not be named. I like that.
Sir, him, that dude.